Hey everybody, this here's the Goo, and today we're going to be going over terrain shaping tools. Oh boy, so fun. Let's do it. Alright, so we have bump, flatten, raise, lower, smooth, ramp, erode, noise, more, set the height, which basically sets the height of everything, I believe. I'm not positive. Hole. Hole is so you can put a hole in the thing, just like there is over there. I got a few little holes. But let's go ahead and make a hole. All right, so let's go to for our radius, and we'll make it as big as almost big as. So you can make it pretty much any size you want. Boom, there we go. We have a hole in the map now. Yay, hole in the map. All right, now we got to move around here. Okay, so that's a big old hole. That's a little bit too big of a hole. All right, let's go back into our other tools. We have raise and lower. So basically, we can raise or lower. Let's go ahead and put our radius out. Oh, this is smooth. Sorry. Raise and lower. I'm always to keep an eye on because sometimes because it is on a wheel on PS4, and you will grab the wrong thing a lot. All right, our height. We have a hardness of 0. Really doesn't matter. Boom. I had distortion on 100, so that way it just distorted it by itself. I'm not running around with my bump tool. Okay, bumping it all up. But we will use the bump tool. Now it not only can raise, it can lower the other way. As you can see, we created a smaller hill space, or actually a valley, within something. Okay, so let's go back the other way. And that is basically your raise and lower tool. Now, let's see. We need a way for our girl here. Where's she at? Where's she at? Come here, woman. Oh, she's over here. Oh, and just for your mind, there's 256 blue squares, and within that there are 64 segmented squares. The height of 2 is a little taller than a person. Okay, as long as we know that. So we have some perspective. Yeah, perspective. All right, let's go back into our tools. Terrain tools. And now we want to put a ramp because we want to make sure. Okay, so basically where you put your, let's get our radius down a little bit. Hardness is, let's get our hardness down, and let's get our radius down a bit. Okay, so we want it here. So let's say here to here. And what did we just do? We created a ramp. All right. Now we have a problem up here, though. It indented that. Oh no. What are we going to do about that? All right. We'll go back into our, let's use another tool. This time we will use, we could use our, well, let's use our flatten tool. This is going to flatten the area. Let's go to our radius. Oh, I'm in the razor lower again. Jeez. All right. And there's our flatten tool. So we want to bring our radius down. We want to just flatten a certain area. So let's go here. Bring it down like that. And this is going to flatten that area out. Okay. Not totally, but it'll make an area flat. All right. So that area is now flat, which has a ramp going to it. All right. Well, that's all right, but we've got some problems here because we indented it. Let's go back into our tools. Let's go to our terrain, and let's go to our smooth. And what we're going to do is bring the radius down on that so that we are working on this. And we're going to zoom in real close, and we're going to change our camera speed. And then we're going to go here, and we're going to smooth all this out. We don't want to smooth it totally. We want to leave it so that, there's some character to it, and so that we don't mess up too much of our flatness. Okay, as you see, we took that out of it, and it looks pretty good. All right, let's use another tool. We use flat, we use raise and lower, we use ramp. Let's use our bump tool. Now, a bump is in case you want to raise something up or lower it. You can dig or you can raise it. So let's bring our radius down to here. So say we wanted a little bump here. We can go to our hardness. And I can bump it. See, I'm just bumping it. Now, if I want it to be less obtrusive, I can always bring out my radius. And then bump it. But as you see, when I bump it like that, I don't have any distortion in it. So if we add distortion to it, we can bump it a little better than we did before. Okay, that's bump. Now let's go. Ooh, I went all the way out of everything. All right, let's go to noise. Let's see what noise does. All right, so we have our ramp. Where's our ramp at? There's our ramp. And we have noise. Let's put some noise in here. And that's basically, see how it's getting all erratic-y looking? There's some noise. Put some more noise. There we go. Alright. Now, we want to erode our noise. So, erode. So, let's... And as you see, what it'll do is it'll, as if rain fell on it. And it'll keep going and going and going and eroding and eroding. And that'll give you those sharp looks for mountains and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's you see how it sharpened it up? Gave it some erosion points. Because mountains have erosion points. So now if that was off in the distance, that'd be great. But that, you know, it also could be fairly close to whoever this is. Alright, so there we go. We showed you the erode tool. Showed you how to cut a hole. And that's basically everything that's on this wheel. We just used it. Alright, so let's go ahead and paint it up a little bit. Oops, that's adding vegetation, which this is going to be in another tutorial. But let's go ahead and just so that we can take a look at everything, see how it looks. Alright. Or I could do this. Alright. Dude, that's ugly. I don't want that. Let's find something that looks a little better. Let's get some rock. Let's change it to rock. There we go. Alright, so we just did that in, I don't know, a few minutes. Less than 7 minutes. And we have holes through our map. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Hey, babe, what's up? You're sitting there staring. As you see, you're the height of this, pretty much. Shaped up, ready to roll, and not bad. Not bad at all, Goo. I don't know what it is, but it's not bad. Oh, you ain't scared of nothing. Alright, so this here's been Dopey Games. As you see, oh damn. Oh, go right back in the hole again. Go back in the hole again. And that's terrain shaping tools, man.